Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Easter weekend. I hope everybody has a nice, safe, and enjoyable weekend with their families. Today we've got a walk around video on this 2001 Ford F350. Believe it or not, it's another same exact color 2001 F350 crew cab short bed. This one is an XLT. It is not a Lariat, but it is extremely clean. It is free of the most cosmetic blemishes. It does have a little bit of clear coat fade on the top of the doors, as you can see, little teeny stuff like that, and it has a little dent in the tailgate, which we'll see here in a minute. But overall, I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find a 7.3 in this condition. That's this age. So, as always, sorry, there's some kids on spring break having fun in the background. As always, this video is going to point out any of the blemishes that I do know about the truck. We'll discuss the things that we had done to the truck, and go over the functionality of all the electronics, fire it up, pop the hood, pull the oil cap, all that fun stuff. Okay, so this truck, 7.3, has 282,000 miles on it. I believe it's a 3-owner truck, really straight. It was in a minor rear end collision, which shows on the auto check, it shows as minor, and I do believe that that actually is what the dent on the tailgate is. It had occurred in 2020. So as you can see, there is a crease dent here on the tailgate. But everything appears to be quite original on the whole truck. The bumpers, the front end, obviously other than the grill. This truck went to Ford. It had your typical, leaky upper end of the engine, the charge boots, some of the oil seals, all that stuff we went ahead and had replaced. Had some front end work done. I think it was like a panhard bar or maybe some tie rods. I'm not entirely sure. I have the receipts for everything that was done. Fully serviced, of course, as usual. We put these wheels and tires on it. The wheels and tires that were on it, the tires were rotted out and just not in good condition. Yeah, like I said, it's got some clear coat fade on the top of the doors here, but the roof is actually in fine shape, and then it's got this little ding right here. Other than that, oh yeah, and there's a scratch. I don't know how well you can see it, but there is a scratch that is on the door here. It's not too bad though. This cap here can be a little bit annoying because you have to use something to pry it out because the magnetic push thing is broken. So if it were me, I'd maybe replace it. It's got big, nice airbags on it. It's got these nice BFG 35-inch tires on it. It's got just your regular plastic bed liner. I do believe it has the mounts for fifth wheel rails. I don't know if the rails are underneath there or not though. No fifth wheel rails under there. The bed's not dented. It's a little scratched up, but not too bad. Okay, so what else? It has the Banks Trans Commander. There's a photo of that in the listing. You can definitely tell it's got those firm positive shifts. It's got this sweet FabTech lift with some Pro Comp shocks. I'm pretty sure it's FabTech steering stabilizer that's about 900 years old. But on the exterior, the truck's in really nice, clean shape. Someone obviously did care about it for all these years. So interior, it has WeatherTech mats for both sides and a nice WeatherTech full one for the back seat. They're just out right now because the carpet's wet since it did just get a full detail. Roof's nice and clean. Seats don't have any rips or tears at all. No stains or anything major like that. Back seat. Everything's pretty nice. Even those cup holders are there, which normally those are long gone by now. Underneath her, so we got Oil pan, trans pan, all nice and clean. Any oil residue, our technician does his best to clean it all up. No body cancer or anything of that nature. California truck, Arizona, California truck, its whole life. Okay. Everything's all nice, all original. So go around to the passenger side real quick. While we're walking over there, it does have this Viper system. It says Viper. It makes noise, but it doesn't lock and unlock the truck. So I'm not really sure what the story with that is. We can always add a factory key fob if you want a factory key fob just to lock and unlock the doors. That's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, the factory seats are in good shape. They're still nice and comfortable, not broken down or anything like that. Carpet's decent. Pioneer head unit has a nice center console, that's my preference over it's my preference over the flip down. I think it looks nicer. But yeah. So really nice truck, really nice truck. Like I said, it's got the trans commander, which is right there. Basically that's just gonna update kind of the shift parameters. It does have an aftermarket exhaust. I don't know if it's MBRP or MagnaFlow or something like that. It has a muffler on it though. It sounds nice, not too aggressive. All right, let's fire it up. Go through the functionality of things. Okay, so first of all, I'm posting this video in the afternoon. I like to post the videos in the morning if I can, but today it's the afternoon. So the truck's been driven around all day today. It's fully warmed up. Happy to send a cold start video separate for anybody that would like it in the morning. No problem with that at all. Cold start's great. So 532,000 miles on it. It's very sunny right now. Apologies for that. So it's got this Banks pyrometer right here. That is functional, okay? It's got a Banks boost gauge. Boost gauge is not functional. Don't know if it's like one of the lines is disconnected or what, but it does not work. And then it has the trans temp gauge, Banks trans temp gauge. The Banks trans temp gauge does work. When driving this truck home from San Diego up those big grades, I never saw the trans temp get really barely even to like 170 that entire time. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it in four-wheel drive. All right. Four low. Out of four low. Back into park. Out of four-wheel drive. Air conditioning blows nice and cold. On all levels. AC, heat, all that stuff works. Stereo works, obviously. Okay. Center console, all functional, not broken. Nice positive clicks there. What else? This is a pretty simple truck, so there's not really a lot of functionality as far as that goes. Oh yeah, I guess the overdrive button. Let's turn it off. You can see off and on, so that's functional there. I can test it again when we're driving since that one's simply an overdrive lockout, no big deal. So let's go ahead and we'll pull these out. This works. These are all springy and nice. Which in these years trucks, that's like super uncommon. As far as the tow brake controller, I don't think it's connected. In fact, I know it isn't. There is some wiring right here, but no guarantees as far as that's concerned. That'll all be on you. I don't think it has the original owner's manual, but the glove box works, so you know that's a win. Windows. manual's a little slower, but it still works. Door locks, lock, unlock, lock, unlock. All of that's functional. So let's go ahead and pop the hood, and we'll check out the oil cap and all that fun stuff. All right, so it's got this AFB intake. It's a little bit dirty. Probably could use it cleaning, but it's not too bad. It's got Motorcraft batteries in it. So when we had all this apart, we replaced the boots so that way they're all nice and new and clean. No oil leaks at all. On these trucks, on any diesel truck, a little bit of misting out of the oil cap is completely normal, okay? What you don't want to see, and there's a video actually posted about it in my, like pinned to the top of the profile, is any kind of pressure coming out of that cap. So a little bit of misting is not a problem. Truck's totally healthy. Runs great, drives great. All right, let's take her for a little drive. Okay. Always got to buckle up for safety. Okay. Down the back window so that way when I give her some beans, you guys can hear the sound of the 7.3 people, okay? Tires do rub a little bit at full lock, by the way. Truck runs great. It drives really good. The steering is honestly really tight. The steering does not feel loose at all. Most of these trucks, they feel quite loose. That is not the case with this truck. Everything works, like I said. I mean, unless you're counting the tow rate controller, I guess that doesn't work. And the boost gauge. But super clean for what it is. This truck will certainly sell very quick. 7.3s always do. So obviously the price on this truck is going to be $14,500. That is including sales tax, license, registration, the whole nine in the state of California. If you are out of the state of California within reason, that includes shipping to you. So $14,500 out the door, kind of no matter how you slice it, okay? If you have any questions about the truck, you can feel free to reach out to me anytime. You can reach me at 951-704-2804. You can also reach us, of course, by Instagram, Facebook, any of the others. This truck is going to be listed today. The parking brake actually does work too. It's nice and stiff, which is pretty uncommon. But yeah, any questions, feel free to reach out. 2001 7.3 F350 crew cab short bed, 282,000 miles. Really nice, clean runner. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.